Hello, I am Pokefire, the Starfire God. This is sort of a last-minute stream, so I don't really have a co-host with me. But I was messaged recently, earlier today, asking if I could cover the DC animated universe, Dick and Kory. Now, this, of course, is a response to my earlier video today, where I talked about the Teen Titans versus Justice League movie. I'm super excited to talk about this because this is something that I kind of wanted to talk about for a while. But I am a little bit worried with the Batman Hush movie coming out, because if you guys didn't know, the Hush comic, Dick Grayson and Starfire are not in a relationship. Then it seems like they're not really planning on any Teen Titans movies, considering Judah's contract did not bring in its budget. Um, so I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm to be honest, I can't promise that Dick and Cory are still gonna happen. It looks like they may not. I don't know. But I'm gonna hope, because the DC animated universe Dick and Cory take place very closely to the new teen. Well, I wouldn't really say, because it's definitely not the 80s. It's a modern retelling of the new Teen Titans stories. So there's the chance that they will stay together, but if Batman Hush is accurate to the comic, Dick and Cory will be broken up. We don't. Carrie Walgreen has not said about appearing in Batman Hush. Batman Hush doesn't seem to have her in the credits. Um, so we'll see. Usually, when we had Dick in other movies, he had Cory on the phone with him. In Batman Bad Blood, they introduced Batgirl, so there's a chance that Barb's will be upcoming relationship for him, as unhappy as that will, especially since she looks to be a teenager in that movie, so that'd be really weird. Um, yeah, so I'm not sure. I mean, you could be right, that side. They could be adapting Kingdom Come, or they could be adapting New Order. I don't think either of those are in the future for this anytime soon. Uh, no, Batman Hush is gonna probably be a Batman movie. Thank God for that, because the last few Batman movies have been all about Damian Wayne, and as cool as Damian is, and the DC animated universe does not do him any favors, does not make him a likable character, and it actually kind of makes you dislike Damian, because he's written too perfect. He beats up Deathstroke. He really doesn't have any flaws the first two movies, other than just being super angry, and he's like gone on par with characters he should not have been able to go on par with. But Batman Hush, I'm excited for it. I'm gonna watch it. Um, Hopefully we get the small little cameo of Starfire, or we get some information about Dick and Cory's relationship. From the preview, it doesn't look like Dick is too happy. Uh,
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Speedy, we're actually okay. So I got a message on Twitter earlier today asking if I could cover the future relationship of Dick and Cory. Batman Hutch, Dick is with Huntress in that book. Do you think Dick and Cory have a relationship upcoming in the DC animated universe, especially since the Judas Contract movie did not bring in the money?
I would hope so, considering that in Hush there doesn't seem to be is Huntress even in the animated movie?
That's a good question. To be honest, I don't think they've been kind of kind of, to be ironic here, a little hush hush about the movie.
Yeah, and it's like I think that considering that in like the other Batman movies, they already had those two as a couple where she would call him on the phone and sometimes say something sexual to him,
Hmm.
or and then like you actually got to see their relationship on display in Judas Contract. I
Right.
think there's a good chance that they can just keep that going just as a thread to call back to it.
Yeah, but okay, so the one little bit we do see of Nightwing, it does look like he's a bit annoyed. I could definitely see the one part we see with him where he's like, because isn't there a moment when he's like leaning over something and he kind of like reacts negatively? No, he's like talking to Batman. I could definitely see him kind of telling him ahead of time, like, yeah, me and Cory broke up, and then like focusing on the computer and stuff. Because he doesn't look happy. He looks very upset. So I could see something like that happening, kind of like, yeah, we broke up, because Carrie Walgreen, the voice actress of Starfire in the DC animated universe series that's currently going on, has not confirmed if she's going to be on the movie. She's not. She's not in the credits. She's not anywhere kind of near it. Usually, if she's gonna like from past behavior, if she's gonna be in something, we do see a little bit more Starfire.
Yeah. I think
Because
that there's a chance that even if we don't see her, she makes like a phone call if they are together.
Right, because it has been sort of a running gag in the movie that Bruce keeps cock blocking Dick, so that could also be a possibility.
Of course.
Yeah, somebody in the comments said this could be leading up to Kingdom Come. Do you guys think that's a possibility for the DC animated universe?
Oh, I can expect a modernized Kingdom Come at some point.
Right. So you're expecting a Mari Grayson pretty soon.
Hopefully.
Actually, let me look this up real quick. So what are you guys' thoughts? Do you guys think that Dick and Cory are going to be the couple in the DC animated universe?
Well, knowing them, probably not.
I mean, they already have been. Just the answer is, are they still going to be?
Yeah. Okay, so Hayden Walsh, the voice actress of Starfire, from the Teen Titans cartoon, is apparently going to be in this movie. I do not think they would recast Starfire. She's probably going to be there as either because she's done a young Batman before. She's also voiced young characters before. I don't really think they'd recast Starfire this late into production, especially since Carrie Walgreen has become the definite version of the more comic accurate Starfire. So I don't think that she's going to be replaced anytime soon, and it could be that her role is so small that we don't actually have her credited just yet. But we'll see. I'd be really disappointed if it's just a throwaway line and Dick and Cory broke up. I'd be very disappointed with that. I'm kind of nervous because they did introduce Barbara in Batman Bad Blood, but she seemed to be a teenager in that book, and I do not think Dick would swing that way.
No. Because Supergirl kissed him when she was 15, and he was weirded out.
How old is Dick in this?
They look to be about 20-ish. Like, they are obviously adults. They are not teenagers. I'm also a bit nervous, though, because the last time we saw Dick, he had moved in with Cory. It seems that he's back in Gotham, so there could be a problem with that as well. Maybe Batsai is right, though, and they could be leaning more towards Kingdom Come, and he could be, there could be a little Nightstar popping up sometime soon. I don't think so, because that seems like too much of a Dick Cory fan's wet dream.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I do think out of all the incarnations, I do think the DC animated universe has done Dick Cory the most justification for the relationship. Obviously, the Teen Titans cartoon did really well for the relationship. It created a whole new fandom of Dick Cory shippers that we're now aware of this couple. But I don't know if they're going to keep them together because, again, it is still Starfire, and it seems that they're not going to focus on any more Titans-related movies, as disappointing as that is. I really wish Justice League versus Teen Titans would not have been the first Teen Titans movie, because I swear to God, if Judah's Contract had been its own movie, it would have made twice its budget back. If they hadn't have had to follow behind Teen Titans versus Justice League, they would have.
Do they have a Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go?
Yeah, but that's still not announced on a date yet.
Yeah, okay. I think it's gonna first debut at Comic-Con though. Like a premiere of it's gonna debut at on a Saturday at Comic-Con.
Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna cover that. Yeah, Withheld Rather Not Say says Kingdom Come is actually my favorite comic book that I've read. Go check out the YouTube dub of it. Okay, so Withheld Rather Not Say, I actually own several signed copies from Mark Waid. But this was before I knew Mark Waid was a butt face. But yeah. I own several the Kingdom and Kingdom Come issues signed by Mark Waid. I've had conversations with Mark Waid, and I've had conversations with Alex Ross. I have a little bit more knowledge of Mari Grayson because of that. But yeah, I would love to see. I would love to see Mari Grayson, and okay, I'm gonna say this again because I hate it when people call her Mary, because it's not Mary. It's a combination of Cory and Mary. So it's Mari. It's Mari Grayson. I've got this confirmed from the creator. It's a Tamarinian tradition to name your child after a dead relative as well as taking part of your name. That's why Cory's named after both her uncle and grandfather. But I just hate it when people call her Mary. Her name is not Mary. It is Mari. It's Mari. Okay, all right, now that that's done, thank you, Yvonne, for posting my Patreon. Yeah. Oh, guys, if you haven't already, please check out the Niobe comic. Definitely, we're gonna review that in a few weeks. I'm super excited for it. I don't know a single copy though. Only saw the YouTube dub. Okay, yeah. Withheld rather not say. You can usually get the trade for about $15. It's really good to check out. But yeah, I don't think they go the new order just because I don't really think that was well received, and it definitely really wasn't written very well. But with Kingdom Come, that's a beloved favorite, and a lot of people have been wanting to see an animated version. The only problem with that is it's going to be really hard to animate because Alex Ross is a masterpiece. Like or everything he touches is a masterpiece. I cannot pronounce that name, so I'm just going to call you Big M. Big M says, please don't break them up. Dick and Babs can have the comic, please just not the DC animated universe. The only place where I can have my Dick and Cory crumbs.
Is there a sequential order for watching these these Teen Titans?
You can skip
animation, like.
You can skip Teen Titans versus Justice League and just watch Judas Contract, which is on Hulu. Actually, I accidentally bought a month of Hulu without knowing. Thank you for subscription on PayPal without my permission.
Does it follow the original Teen Titans cartoon, or
no?
Have to watch Go? Because no, Okay, so too much of that.
Teen Titans. You don't have to watch Teen Titans to Go. You don't have to watch the cartoon. Teen Titans Judas Contract. You can watch by itself.
Okay, I was wondering.
It's in the DC animated universe continuity, so it's a movie that can stand on its own from any other iteration.
It's on Netflix?
It's on
Hulu.
Oh, okay. Well, I just got Hulu a couple of weeks ago or so.
Yeah, and Judas Contract, you don't have to watch Teen Titans versus Justice League. That movie, I recommend skipping. That movie ruined the Teen Titans franchise. I full-heartedly believe that if Teen Titans versus Justice League had came after Judas Contract, it would not have failed Judas Contract, because Judas Contract was such a better movie, but people were so PO'd after what they did with Teen Titans versus Justice League that a lot of Teen Titans fans didn't go in and buy it. Is Deathstroke still a pedophile in the anime? We'll get into that some other time. That's kind of a heavy subject, a lot of speculation. But yeah, Charlie.
We already made a video review talking about it.
Yeah, we kind of did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Withheld, no, thank God. Greetings, Santa Raven. We have Joshy here. Yvonne's here, posting up my Patreon. Comic Book Bob is here, and he says he ships Damien's head and a sledgehammer. Wow, I actually ship that as well. Rookie Critic, Nick W is here. What's up? Scott Samir. I pronounce that differently every time. I'm pretty sure he pops on these streams just to see how I'll pronounce it this week. But yeah, okay, so big problems that kind of make it seem like DickKory split up. Dick looks really unhappy in the trailers. The Batman Hush is a Dick and Huntress story, even though the Dick and Huntress relationship is because of Devin Grayson, and she literally put him with Huntress just to be like, look, Dick's a player now. And the creepiest thing was that she was trying to say that Dick was in love with Bruce, and that's why he was in love with Huntress. So those are the big two things. The pros that Dick and Cory still could be going on. They seem to be the definite couple of the DC animated universe. And they moved in with each other recently, and it seems like it'd be kind of a waste to just break them up like that. So what do you guys think? Speedy, do you think that they're split or still together?
I think there's a good chance they're still together.
Right.
Man, I can literally see no reason to break it up.
Other than Bat writers?
Yeah, but hopefully they have little to no say on this.
Well, there's also been because I've tried to get in contact with Carrie Walgreen. If you guys actually, I'll try and message her tonight, see if you guys can go like that, retweet that to see if I can get some information. She's the one Starfire actress I have not been able to have a conversation with. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it because I've got to talk to every other Starfire actor
Jeez.
except for Kari Walgreen.
Please
I don't
talk
know
to
what
me.
it is.
Please.
Well, I also know she's not on social media a lot, but yeah.
Like every other normal human being, in a way.
But yeah, so that's a big thing that they could be broke up because there seems to be no evidence that Kari Walgreen is going to appear in this movie. Charlie, do you think split or together?
I'm probably gonna go with split on this one.
Now, what gives you the impression that they are split?
Just knowing DC's track record, just.
I can.
I mean, I'll be surprised.
I might just ask Sam Liu, just to see if he says anything.
Who is Sam Liu?
You know, the producer of the DC animated movies.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it, please.
He's on Twitter. I'm gonna ask.
How do you pronounce? Like, how do you spell it?
Sam Liu is spelled Liu, and Sam Sam Asian man.
Gotcha. All right. All right, guys.
Gary Miranu, they're the two that actually answer fans' questions.
All right, thank you so much. So, Lorenzo, do you think split or together?
Oh, I don't know. This is why humans are not welcome in the land of Lost.
All right, guys, I'm gonna send
It seems like they're always splitting them up.
I am gonna send you guys the tweet, so if you guys can like it and kind of get the word out, so we can get his attention. Here it is. Please go like it. Please retweet it. The more likes and retweets, the faster they will respond. They're using that soda. Oh my God, Comic Book Bob, stop. I'm gonna have to go with split, just because Nightwing seems to be pretty pissed off in that. Nightwing
really upset.
Yeah, he's
but then again, just being around Batman can piss him off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
He just doesn't seem like normal Nightwing. I could see if they had like the phone call, because that has been the running gag in the movie, but there's also the rule of 3, and they've pulled that gag 3 times, so I'm kind of thinking it's done. Teen Titans did not get its money back. I do not think they're together. I don't think they have any plans to use Starfire in the future, and as depressing as it is to say this, I honestly believe they split them up for this movie. Now, if I am wrong, I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to buy ice cream, and I hate ice cream. I'm going to throw it in Speedy's face. But yeah, just keep your hopes up, guys. Please help me get that tweet to get some traction so we can get the answer, because I really want to know. This is going to bug me. I feel like it's important to know. All right, guys, thank you so much for this topic. Tomorrow's topic is Beast Boy and Raven versus Beast Boy and Terra. I really don't know why you guys like me to cover shipping stuff, but I have a lot of fun with it, because shipping stuff is a lot of fun to troll with. All right, guys, thank you so much for hopping on, and have a fantastic night.